Hello.
Hey guys, can you hear the game audio now? Can everybody hear everything okay? Spunkify here for Bomblive. Just XSplit not always wanting to work correctly. What do you guys hear? Do you guys hear me? Do you guys hear the game? Do you guys hear Squid? I'm curious.
I don't know. I wasn't talking.
Now
I'm
you are.
talking now. I still can't hear the game audio.
If you can't hear the game audio on the Twitch stream, that means no one can hear the game audio on the Twitch stream, which means you hear you and her, but not the game. So now we don't hear the game. Well, that's an improvement, I suppose. At least they can hear you now. What if I turn it up really loud? Can you guys hear it now? I just turned up the audio like super loud. Why don't you go ahead and take your first turn, Squid, since we're doing some PvP against each other?
Alright.
Yes, now we hear the crickets. So apparently it's just super loud in my ear, but for everybody else it's fine. Alright, so she's going to go first. She has a higher rating than me. Now what's cool is she can do her moves and then I can just like take my time to actually read what spells I play. So that I don't actually, have to quickly go back and scroll through to see each card. Although you can see every card played up here in the left-hand corner. This is the PvP mode for those of you just coming into the stream. We didn't really get to show off the PvP mode too much last time, given the fact that I didn't want to get my butt kicked. But now that we're playing against Squid, who, for those of you who've watched the free-to-play podcast, Squid is one of the guests that has come on before. She also happens to be my wife. And she is a lot better at card hunter than I am, or at least plays more than him.
I just play more. That's it.
Yeah, in-game effects are pretty loud. There. So they're just, it's always too loud, or it's too quiet. It's always something. All right. So let's see here. Looks like she is going to take her turn. All right. She's moving up here. I'm going to opt to 6 straight bolts to do 3 damage. The mage has excellent range on all her abilities. Oh, most of them, rather. I have it geared up. Whoa, what a charge. Alrighty here. What are we going to do? Well, I'm like way over here. Not really close at all. No armor there. That was kind of just worthless for me to actually do. And she's going to try to take out my cleric. I'm going to walk my cleric over just a bit. When you get too close, you actually can't walk very far. So she's going to opt to go backward here. And then I'm going to dash behind this area. Provide myself a little bit of coverage. Now I did damage to him, but in all honesty, okay. That's all I really can do. So we both passed. And usually you have to get rid of 2 cards, or have 2 cards left over. But because of the fact that I have this, what's called Officer's Harness, you don't actually get rid of it. It just stays with you, sort of like a specialty card. Feels like you're in a small... Yes, it is.
Okay. I am going to...
There's a timer as well, so you can't like take forever. Moving close. So I gotta play all these things on me. And I'm just gonna opt to... Oh, I gotta play this one too. I have 3 trades. I'm gonna run back here. So he's slow, so I can kind of kite him, which is nice. Gonna get a free move. Free move? I think that means he can also attack afterwards. The boosted heal, +6. If you take damage, heal yourself 3. Nice. Should put that supplement. What's she gonna do? I think she's deciding her move. Yeah, it's a fusion between card games and board games, so it plays like a miniature game.
Yeah, you have to move your cleric.
It's not telling me to move anything. It's saying it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. I get to move you.
So it is. Alright, well, I'm going to force... What's this do? Target discards a random card. Sure. You can discard the only card you have.
Damn it! Damn it! Ah, I was gonna kill you with that card.
Oh, what was that card? Mighty Hack. It would have done 14 damage. Man, that's pretty strong. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and boost it. Oh, I can only do that on someone else. Cannot do that on myself. Can I do that on myself in this one? Yeah. He'll keep moving up, but it's fine. I'm going to walk over to this guy here. And I'm going to Unholy Frenzy him. He's not going to take any damage. Normally it would do damage to him, but I have armor, so it actually let me completely negate that damage. And so at this point, I'm just going to kind of go to town on him. Because I'm right behind him. He can't block when he's behind. So he's going to take 6 damage a turn. He's going to pass again. I'm going to come over here. Again, another 6 damage. And then I'm going to do 2 damage and knock him back there a little bit. So he's been moved around a little bit. He can't really do too much at this point, and I'm pretty good to go. So I'm just going to pass right here. So you can win either by going the middle, which he's actually trying to get to the middle to get points. I'm trying to take out this hefty guy here so that I can just kind of kill him and hopefully kill him before he gets all the points necessary to win every round. So I get a free move, which is nice. What was that? Which was it drop something? Oh, you did drop something. Target discards your oldest card, so he did in fact lose a card. Able stab? Oh, did not actually get the benefit of that, unfortunately. Healing Spirit allows me to heal myself up a little bit, which is nice. I'm going to opt to give myself another Unholy. Again, blocking the damage. Oh, it only replaced it. It didn't actually.
Yeah, you don't stack those, Michael.
Okay, you can't stack. Damn it! I was gonna stack like a bunch of damage. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna block that. Miss. Get 2 of my blocks. Does 3 damage to me. Not bad. Yeah, what's up? So I had 2 extra things on me. I had this slicer, which gives me 1 extra damage to chop, and then I had frenzy, so the total extra damage was 3. So I did 3 extra damage on top of the 5. And then boom! So I took 2 of them out. So whenever you kill a character, you get 2 points. Now he's gonna get 1 point for actually occupying the middle. Rid of one of those. Wasn't really one necessary too much. Oh, he's gonna firestorm everybody on the map. I get 3 blocks, but only does 1 damage to me. He still doesn't get the heal off from that though. So that puts a pretty big debuff on everybody. So at this point, it becomes almost like a race. Let me heal him up to full. And then I'm going to play Bad Medicine, which is going to heal him, but next turn it's going to also deal damage on top of the damage that he's going to deal to himself with Firestorm. So we're just going to start moving these guys up here. Dash him up as well. Him up. Now I get to do another maneuver because that's flank maneuver. So when you flank, if you don't end next to someone, you get to take an extra turn. So I'll be able to move again as soon as I can actually click anything. You passed. Why can't I?
Oh, it's my turn. It passed.
Oh. Got 2 blocks. Does 5 damage. Move myself up here. Just. I think that I'm going to be okay. Oh, what is this? For each point, does 4 damage. Blocks. Misses that block. I get 2 blocks, so it does 2 damage and heals her for 1. Alright. So, next round. Oh, no! I walked up for the other guy. Oh, but it's alright. So, I'm going to completely negate it on that guy, but end up taking 3 damage on my other because I was stupid and I walked in up and he just basically used all his cards. Alright, so we're going to pass that round here. Oh, he's going to zap me. What is this?
Got 5 damage.
See what happens. So he's going to get 1 point. And I'm going to take a ton of damage. So is he.
Get to move your wizard. Your magical wizard.
So, first things first, I'm moving this guy, like, away. I should have moved him here, though, because he would have been blocked the line of sight and he would have been able to shoot. He's going to levitate himself. So he's floating now. When he's floating, he can't be affected by terrains. And he also gets spark generator, which means he does extra damage with sparks. A shield wall. Nope. Does 5 damage. Blocks 2 of that, but I did a pretty hefty amount of damage right there. Range. This guy's pretty tanky though, that's why I have him right here. He's moving. He's moving, he's moving.
Are you running? Are you running?
No, I'm not running at all. Not running at all. What are you gonna do, sexy Lincoln?
I'll do whatever I want. I want to go look at this bush over here.
Really? For every 2 free move, this moving towards encumber effects. Nice. Take 5 damage to the back.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then I'm just gonna dash myself back over here. And then she can't even move. So elves are really mobile. So with elf, you can go hit someone and then run away if you have 2 of them, which is what I did. And then I'm just gonna face this guy forward.
I could see all your cards for some reason.
Yeah, because they've all been used and I haven't gotten rid of any of them. She's gonna emancipate me. I'll go ahead and get rid of Surging Block there. Gonna keep this extra armor. Can't really do so much. I'm just gonna face myself that way. Oh, see, now both clerics are the same HP. What are we gonna have happen now? Oh, hard to block. Oh, she takes him out. Sexy Lincoln. Doing the deeps. Can't move though. So she did evade it, but she cannot move. Look at all this armor. Dang.
Oh man!
Completely negated that damage. Get out of there. She's gonna try to hold on to the next round. If she does 2 more rounds, she'll win. If she does 2 more rounds, she'll win. You're not affected by terrain detachments, so I can't actually do anything about that. And I have no way to get him off the square, which is really what sucks. I'm gonna come around him. God, can't get him off that square. He's gonna win by default. I gotta kill him next round.
Star.
You need 1 more star.
1 more.
While you're also running, you are practically a flock of seagulls minus the hair. Select 2 to discard. Alright, I'll get rid of that. And... guys. Yes, no damage. What do you mean there are no valid targets? Oh, I gotta move them. Block.
All your armor!
Block!
Dang it.
It only does 2 damage. Alright, now I can get rid of that armor.
So many stupid cards. Ugh. I'm
gonna win this maybe, guys. You can't. Boom! Oh, man. What? What? Oh, no. It still kills that one. Okay, good.
My kin will avenge me.
Yeah. You gonna avenge? What are you gonna do?
Right here.
You gonna run away? I think I won this, guys. I think I was able to win it just by a tiny bit. That's what's cool about this game is like, it's so well balanced that every game feels close, which is what you want. You don't want to feel like every game is sort of like a blowout, right? You want to feel like every game is close, like everybody is sort of... I'm just going to go ahead and plop myself in here. You want to feel like every game is like really competitive. Obviously, when you play against some people through PvP, they're going to have better cards or something like that. But what I have noticed is that it does try to match you up fairly closely, and if it doesn't find someone at your sort of skill level, it will actually go ahead and match you up against the AI, and you'll still win rewards. This is also another valid way of winning rewards. Alright, so... charge up. She's gonna wild run, which puts her pretty far away, but little does she know, it puts her right in range of my penetration. What are you gonna do? You got one card. Boom!
Dang it!
And there's the win. I pulled it out, guys. She had 1 star. 1 star, and I pulled it out. It was a close game. Very close indeed. So why don't we mix it up a little bit, shall we? Why don't we do a rematch, but this time we're going to slightly adjust our loadouts. Sort of create what we think is like a new or more differential loadout. Get a... ooh, that's nice. I will take that. Put that there. This will allow it to deal extra damage for anybody that moves, which is nice. Perplex, that's also a good one. I like the fact that it actually lets you use items that like you aren't able to use in-game yet. So basically what that means is like, say you get an item that's level 16, right? You're level 8. You can't use it yet. Well, if you do PvP, you can use it. And so there's no real distinction of level. It's all about who can make the best deck out of the cards they have access to, and then who can outsmart their opponent there.
And it's pretty lucky, too.
Sometimes you get really bad draws.
Sometimes you're like, you have 5 runs, and you're like, well, I can't do anything with this.
That would happen last time?
Yes, I had nothing but like 1 run of walk cards, like for about 3 rounds. I was like, wow, I'm fucked. And that's when you took the game. That's when you took it.
Alright, so what else do I got access? I got some things that allow me to move all the time. Got Surging Bolt. I kind of like the spark that it gives me. I can put fire on everybody, but I really like the sparks. Here we got Strong Block. Got some thick mail here. Go ahead and opt to do that so I can sort of beef up my tankiness. I don't really want to tell it what I'm doing. Kind of want it all to just be a big surprise. This is such a good weapon, guys. It's like so good. These are also good. The spears, which heal you as they deal damage. But I'm still going to offer those. They're just like the overall better choices. Really interesting. Go ahead and replace that a little bit. That card just does not look like it does anything worth. Oh, I can be... okay, so I can show you this card right here called Wavering Faith. It's a total dick card. It basically makes them discard one of their cards all the time. So if you have a bunch of them, you can just make people discard left and right. So if you think they would kill you...
But it also discards your oldest card as well.
Is that what it does?
Yes.
Let me look at that real quick. Let's clarify this. Target discards their oldest card. Oh, you discard your oldest card. I see what happens. Lots of discards. All right. So one thing she could have done better there is run more armor penetration, for example. I had a lot of armor on my dwarf, so my dwarf could really just sort of tank it up a lot and not really have to worry so much about the melee damage. The range damage, still a bit of a tricky wicket, you know? It's still something you have to watch out. You ready? Are you ready, Squid?
Hold on. I'm fixing up my dwarf. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, he's ready. Great
He's
catch.
ready.
You're ready. We're ready. We're gonna go this time into the
I think you referred to me as a dude at least like 3 times.
Really? I'm sorry. Let's see here. Lincoln, where are you? Maybe it's because your name is Sexy Lincoln, which is a male name in game.
Is it?
Lincoln, I mean, come on.
How many people would say Sexy Lincoln that was male?
Lincoln was sexy. He was tall. He was good looking. He was dashing for his time.
Was he? He was pretty much considered like the ultimate nerd.
Hey, I'm sure there was like the equivalent of like I Heart Nerd shirts back then or whatever. Something like that. So in this case, the area is much larger now in the middle, but more people can stand in there, and you have the same amount of people in the square from both teams. What actually happens is it won't give anybody points. So we've got some pretty good.
Yeah, you have to like fight for the territory, and if it's tied, it'll be like uncontested, and nobody gets anything.
Nope. Just moving my guy up there a little bit. Got 2 extra little movements. Opt to hold him, do some early damage from pretty far away. Now these immediately stop you from actually moving once you've entered them. So you can only move into them and then maybe move out of them with an extra movement card if you have it. There's a big head. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Alright, I'm going to opt to move over out of that real quick. There's no valid targets, so I can't actually attack anybody. So this is going to be done. But it will move me out of the poison, or the acid rather. And he's going to move himself into the square. I see how it is. I'm gonna lob some fire over to him. He's gonna block the fire damage, but he's still gonna get the debuff on himself. That's pretty smart of her. Look, she only has 1 square open for that.
Yep. I'm taking it.
I see.
Come take it from me.
I can't. No.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna have to get rid of a card. Can't use boosted heal. No, I can't use anything. So I'm just gonna use my little movement to get out of that real quick to sort of line myself up for a better pass next time. Having any kind of terrain cards on victory point style maps like this are so crucial because you just lay it down and they're like, well, I can't really do anything, and you're like, yep, it kind of sucks for you, doesn't it?
Like, do you want to die going in there? And you're like, no thanks. I'd rather not.
Sexy Lincoln player trait. Macrophaly? Oh yeah, look at that. I quick reacted, targeting draw a card. Alright, so I did draw an extra card, but I did take some damage for that. But it's okay. Oh snap! So now
A wall of fire.
there's a wall of fire on the ground.
Move her back.
So now he has to move himself back, as you saw. Just repeating what you say. I'm gonna go ahead and opt to heal this guy up. Give him 25 points. Not too bad. Gonna move him right there. You can do that. We're gonna run this guy up. We're gonna walk him.
Places.
It seems like a big shit's about to go down. We're right in front of each other. Like, all right, this is the plan.
You got the wizard facing the wizard, melee versus melee, cleric versus cleric.
Yeah.
All right there.
It's about to happen. Get it? Yeah!
Ah.
Block the damage. All in blocks, guys. So good. Look at all this stuff all over the place.
Just spitting acid everywhere.
Covering everything with acid. I passed. I can't do anything. You passed too, so we have to discard cards.
Discarding the cards. Discarding all the cards. Done.
Aha! Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's pretty good. Look at all these.
Can you stand up to the dwarf? Can you?
Oh.
Cleric? I'm gonna take her out.
Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. What did that do? Oh, it had armor of 2. Okay, so it actually blocked the damage. It's gonna get rid of her cards. Alright. Let's tango. Really scary, guys. I feel like this is really smoke bomb. No line of sight. Need to remove the acid spray. Not sure if she intended for that. Watch this, guys. One more, guys. Here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Boom!
Curse you!
Alright, now we got ourselves a game, guys. Let's see what happens.
No one gets anything.
What? It didn't actually... I have to move for it to work? Wait, what was that? Mass Frenzy? Oh, snaps. Oh, man. Let's see what they got. Oh, he's got penetration. Gonna remove him.
I join my ancestors.
Nope. They're probably done on that. Now I have more people on there, which means that I will get the point.
Yes, that's what that means.
What does he have now?
Dang.
A little more, guys. Yeah!
Dang.
Will avenge me.
And that's all I can do. I'm gonna move myself up here. And then I'm gonna pass. I only need one more. So she either has to kill both of my guys this turn. And I'm just gonna move back now because I can. It's part of my trait. This lets me move around free every turn. Hey, look, my fire sprays. Now, I don't actually have any combat cards on my cleric, so I can't actually kill her. Oh, he's got the penetration. Purge. I missed the block, and so she purges it. What did you purge from me?
Your like healing card, your special healing card.
Oh, my special healing. All right. You get to move. Hard to pin down. Such a good card. Blocks. If any card blocks, you move 3. What are you gonna do?
Dude,
What
I can't
is- do
shit. I can't do shit. I'm gonna.
Thanks for the heal. She tried to do damage to me, and she just healed me. It was cool.
Dead. I'm done. You win.
Done! I've won! Victory! Golf clap. It's a good game. It's a good game. Well played. As you can see here in the armory, you're able to go and purchase different items if you wish. So even if after you've played the PvP, you're like, you know, I saw they had a specific card. I want to go buy that card. You can come here and you can purchase that card in the form of an item. Now you also, throughout the gameplay, you get these shards, these crystals, which actually boost the amount of gold you get because they're just used for treasure selling. So you can just like throw them in here and get all kinds of goodies. Because you notice here my gold keeps going up. Usually you don't want to sell all of your actual items that you're not using anymore, because a lot of times you'll want to use them to sort of swap out, because you'll actually face, when you go to the campaign, I'm going to switch over to the campaign real quick. When you go to the campaign, you'll face a variety of enemies, and you'll have to adapt your strategy to fit what type of enemies you're actually fighting. You do get your butt kicked in this game, Kinetic. You, at least at the get-go, you get a kick pretty heavily.
Now.
So I'm going to go ahead and jump into really quickly just to show you like a level 8 to 9 introductory battle. Usually these battles last between 2 to 4 battles in terms of the campaign itself. This one in this case lasts 3 battles, and the first 2 will usually introduce you to the mechanics of the enemies you're fighting, while the last one will usually be a boss or some like really hard combination of the 2. So I don't have the optimal build here because I was just fighting Squid. But you'll be able to see that I'm fighting some human men at arms, some servants, and then some guard dogs. And sometimes the guard dogs...
your PvE and your PvP setups are completely different. They don't cross over.
Oh, even if you move it around there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like whatever you default in your campaign, that's what it stays.
I see.
Whatever you did last.
Well, that's good to know. Because I thought I was about to get my butt kicked. Alright, so I'm going to... To win this mode, all you gotta do is kill the dogs and the man of wars. These guys don't need to be killed, however, they do provide the other guys extra cards. Which is pretty sucky. Alright. He's gonna parry it. As you can see, all kinds of bullshit all the time. But I move that dog back. 8 damage. Nice. Yeah, there's one of them. So right there, that reduces the amount of damage I take drastically. Because these guys do quite a lot. Alright, so can't quite get that guy. Cowardly attack. No! Alright, I want to move this guy up a little bit so I can heal him. And I'm gonna use my big zap to deal some damage to this guy. Because he's gonna kill my knight is what's gonna happen this turn. 6 damage to my face. These dogs, they mean business, guys. Teaching you to kill defensive servants is always a good idea. They do run from you. Someone's calling my phone. I gotta. Okay. Yeah. Where was I? Yes. Dogs about to kill me. That's right. Alright, so we're gonna run this guy away as quickly as possible. And then we're going to deadly spark this one. Actually click him there. Alright. He's out of there. This guy's getting close though. Wavering faith this guy. I should really pay attention to these dogs more, shouldn't I? So I put that on him. Normally it would give him a heal, but because he's already full health, it actually poisoned him more than anything. He doesn't have any more cards, but he does. So I'll use that to get rid of an extra card. And then basically at this point, I'm just going to try to do as much damage as possible because otherwise I don't really... I know what I could do here. Let's go ahead and here. Try to do Burning Fingers, but it's actually going to clip him, but you know, we're going to have to do it, so. I'm going to put my guy here in the corner. He's going to take 1 damage. And that's all I can do, so I'm going to go ahead and pass. Obvious maneuver. He's got a bludgeon for 4 damage. He's going to try to take out my knight, which is what he's going to do next turn. Oh, he passed! He could have... Why did he pass? He could have just attacked. Sometimes you get lucky when you fight the AI. They don't do exactly the most intelligent things. Alright, so let's go ahead then and just take this guy out. Sorry, I had to kill a dog. I know it's very mean to do, but I had to kill him. I had to. Alright, so I'm going to team move these guys, so I'll get to move these guys all in different corners so they don't take damage. What? There's another one of these guys? Oh, I might be screwed here, guys. Alright, I'm just going to keep putting these debuffs on him. I'm going to run you in this corner. Oh! No! Oh, that hurt. That was pain. Alright, so I'm going to put this other fire ember. This may have been a bad idea too, but... Yeah, that was a bad idea. That's all I can do though. 5 and 6. Alright, so talented healer lets me heal, which is nice. I'm gonna get this guy way away from there as quickly as possible. I'm gonna... How far can I run? This guy has to survive because he's got the damage, so... First things first, I'm just gonna kill this one. Just get rid of it. So he doesn't bother me. And then I'm gonna use minor heal, which will give my other guy a card. Or actually heal myself too, awesome. And then I'll just do that for an extra 3 damage. And I think I have this, guys. I think I have this, unless he starts like coming at me. Look how many cards he has on the screen. He's got a lot, so he could do quite a lot here. I'm hoping that... he's got 4. Is he gonna Why aren't you bludgeoning? I don't understand. You would have won this game so long ago. Are you serious? He blocks the damage because he just wants to troll me. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing 2 damage. I block the damage, take 1. Alright, I'm gonna run this guy back behind him. And I'm gonna run you this way. Stop giving him cards! Alright, so I've got all these unreliable blocks, parry and mail, and I have weak armor, so... Stop giving... He gives him all these cards, and then he doesn't actually do anything with them, so I'm getting really lucky here. And he just dies to the fire. Well, that's a little bit cheap, but I'll take it. Alrighty there. So, once I've actually done that, I can collect my loot, like before. Open up my chest. I get a Novice Bash, which gives me extra bludgeon, some Bruiser, which actually does extra damage for that. So right now I have it set up for like penetrating stabs and what have you. This would be good though for anybody that doesn't have any kind of like block cards, because bludgeon does get blocked, I believe, by that. Alrighty guys, well, I'm going to take all of that. The kitchen is where I'm going to be fighting next, but you know, speaking of kitchen, the Bomblive, it's wrapping up here, and we're going to have to conclude this, but I really have to thank, just for a second, I have to thank Squid, or as you guys know her now in this, as Sexy Lincoln. Sexy Lincoln, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Sexy Lincoln, thank you for being my worthy adversary and opponent. We shall have to do this again sometime in another game, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Why don't we look at the leaderboard real quick and see how we got a guy here rating 168, Kelly Rand. I wish I'd be able to actually see. What about weekly? Weekly leaders, daily leaders, 32 wins at Diesel here. Alrighty. A lot of stuff here if you guys are really interested in checking it out and being sort of involved in the PvP aspect of it. Certainly is competitive, it seems. But until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this Bomblive, and we'll see you later. Spunkify out. Bye, guys.